It's tea Tuesday time, and this is my cup, guys. As you can see, this is my favorite cup. So, this is what I'm going to have for my tea Tuesday time while I'm chit chatting with you. Okay, hello, tea Tuesday group. Um, First of all, I would like to thanks the organizer of this event that teaches the event. This is actually a very good idea to have this kind of time um, to share whatever you have, either your whole what is going on or anything. Actually, this is really, really good. I admire the person who created this idea. So to all the teachers, the ladies, mega mega love shout out to all of you. I hope everyone is having a great time. Anyway, I just woke up, guys, and now I'm having my cup of tea. I normally have a cup of tea and a few biscuits. Doing my breakfast. That is my breakfast, guys. I normally get up late and I just take a quick shower to wake me up and start a new day. So anyway, how was your Christmas celebration, guys? For me, it's very quiet, like what I said in my video. It's just me and my husband and my mother-in-law, and she's 87 years old, so there's not really much we could do. And my son is in the UK, so it's just mainly my husband and I. So we didn't really do much, and that's why sometimes I really miss home. Back to the Philippines. I am come from Philippines actually. For all my friends in YouTube that is from other places, I just wanna actually share with you how we celebrate Christmas in the Philippines, because I couldn't see much here in Hong Kong, and I've been living here for 30 years. But most of the time during Christmas, we normally go home because it's very close. Hong Kong to Philippines is only over an hour of flight. Therefore, it is very easy for me. However, we couldn't go home this time. It's because of this pandemic, and Hong Kong have a 3 weeks policy to be quarantined when you come into Hong Kong. So it is very, very difficult, and you have to pay for that quarantine. So, I don't mind to be quarantined, but that's kind of a lot of money. It's around 21,000 Hong Kong dollars. That is equivalent to, I don't know how much in US dollar. If it's 21 divided by 7.8, and that's it in the US dollars. So that is quite a lot of money to spend for, be in jail in short, because you cannot do anything for 3 weeks. But anyway, Christmas in the Philippines is really fun, because that is the highlight. But in Hong Kong, not all Chinese, but most of them, they don't really celebrate Christmas as like the way we celebrate in the Philippines. For them, it's just like an ordinary days for them. But for Chinese New Year, they really celebrate. It is like Thanksgiving Day for Canada and the US. So therefore, Christmas is no big deal here. And but in the Philippines, it is a big deal for us. We save up, when I was young, guys. I just like to share, some of our traditions back home, or how we celebrate Christmas. Really is like, even when you are poor, this is the highlight. People save up for this event, for Christmas, for them to buy a small gift for their family, or if they are really, really poor, they have to save up for, the food that they have to make for that night on the 24th of December. So that's how we do it back home. And that is the time that all the family from all over places, they have to come back home and be with the family, really, even there's no presents or whatever. Because when I was young, guys, we are poor. And my grandfather is actually, you see, this is really very, I don't know, it's like, if I think back, all the memories when I was young, guys, my grandfather and my grandmother, they used to prepare this day. My grandfather used to slaughter a pig, and they have to roast it for all the family, while my grandmother has to make all the native cakes, so that if we have our family, all our relatives and friends from other places to come and visit us, we have all those food, to be served, and like while we are chit-chatting, things like that. And gifts for us, all our uncles and aunties, they just give us cash, and we just buy it ourselves. That's how they do it, because they don't know what we want, because like, it's different. Nowadays you can just ask them to just give you this and that, right? But then by then, it's a struggle for each and every one of them to give us. So they rather give us some money, and then you can just buy whatever you want, something like that. So anyway, that's how we celebrate Christmas back home. And New Year is the same. It's really a big event for us. So it's, I never really get over it, right? I've been here for so long, but every Christmas or New Year that comes and I celebrate here, it's really different. I never really get used to it. So that's the reason why I always wanted to be in the Philippines on Christmas, because it's really different. I don't know. I mean, I'm old, but it's still, it is, I don't know, the day that you look forward to. So anyway, that's how we celebrate Christmas in the Philippines. But in Hong Kong, I do decorations, and when my son is still or was young, I used to buy him lots and lots of presents, because I got only one son. And that's his highlight, to open all the presents, kind of thing like that, because we don't have that in the Philippines when we were young, because we are poor. My parents cannot afford to buy all our presents. Like what I said, they give us cash, and we save that for whatever that we like, when we go back to school or something like that. But with my son, I like him to be happy, and how do you call that, make it like to look forward for this day. And like when he was young, he really believed that there's a Santa Claus, and he used to write it to Santa Claus, because we never experienced that, guys, right? So I like him to experience it. So when he was young, right, when he used to be like naughty, I used to tell him, if you're naughty, Santa will not give you any present on Christmas, right? So like, he couldn't be naughty for all the days, right? Just before Christmas, he really tried to be nice and well behave, and then he's so funny, because he doesn't want to go to sleep, right? Because he's waiting for Santa, and he wants to meet Santa, and he sees Santa, what he's gonna give him. But I keep on saying, if you don't go to sleep, Santa will not come, because Santa's supposed not, you're supposed not to see him coming over to put your present. See if he really give you the present that you want, because he used to write a letter for Santa. And at one time, he used like, he wants a computer, all this kind of stuff, right? So my husband and I used to go and buy and hide the present first, and then we wrap it, and then he has to put the letter underneath the Christmas tree and things like that. So it's really kind of fun. And then as he grew older, he found out there's no Santa Claus, and he said, you know, who, who give who really gave me the present then? And of course I said, it's your dad, you know. And because he really struggled to really think what he can get for Christmas and write to Santa, and he used to write it really nice and, you know, very well behaved kind of thing. So that Christmas is really like one of the things that you always have to look forward to. I mean, for me anyway. So yeah, that's the reason why I try to decorate and buy stuff even though we don't really celebrate Christmas here. So that's it, guys. It's very quiet our Christmas here. Anyway, that's all I could share, guys. And again, thank you very much for all the organizer of this event, and have happy holidays, and I think advance happy new year, guys, and wish you all happy and healthy new year. See you around, guys.